There was a surge of fraud during the pandemic with a staggering 14,000 crimes every day. New figures show there were millions of cases in just 12 months, with 1 in 4 victims losing money or property. And the head of one of Britain's biggest anti-fraud organisations has told ITV News police and government are not doing enough, as our consumer editor Chris Troy reports.
A flood of frauds pouring into our homes online, coming through the post and via the phone. Ever since Peter Hodgson lost thousands in an investment scam, he's been dismayed by the rising tide of deception.
The frauds are coming from every direction. What kind of scams are you noticing now?
People who think that they've got an easy victim. They tell you that the Inland Revenue is involved and that you've offered a tax rebate. I see bitcoins, things there that are obviously frauds. It's gone global. People from all around the world.
New fraud figures today show around 5 million offences in 12 months, a 36% rise on pre-pandemic levels. In more than a quarter of cases, victims lost money or property, which was never fully recovered. And there were almost 2 billion hacking-style crimes, a massive 89% increase. With scams like this, fraudsters have upped their game in the pandemic. Police must now do the same, says the head of Britain's biggest cross-sector anti-fraud organisation.
It's now nearly 50% of all crime, and yet only 2% of police activity is dedicated to this problem. That's clearly not enough. It absolutely needs further investment by government. It needs to be made a policing priority.
Trading standards officers say alongside the pandemic, there is now an epidemic of new scams. Fraudsters have hit us when we are down.
As well as everybody else diversifying because of COVID, the criminals have also diversified as well. More of us are at home because we've all been working from home. There's been quite a dramatic increase in social isolation, loneliness, so that more people are more susceptible to fraud and scams.
Government told us it's developing a new approach to tackling the scourge of scams, investing £400 million. Many people helped each other through the pandemic, but today's new figures show fraudsters have taken the chance to simply help themselves. Chris Troy, ITV News.